Hello, fellow YouTubers. My name is Willie Tugher, and we're going to be doing a magic box opening. Start opening it now. We're gonna open. There we go. Gift box that contains 5 Battle for Zendikar booster packs. Oh yeah. Just put this to the side. Oh, it's nothing like the freshness of a new box. It's got a little cardboard sleeve, as we can see. It's pretty nice of itself. Oh, so I didn't mention the box. What's cool about this box is it actually holds cardboard slots to where you can organize your cards, which is something that I've always wanted. So we're gonna put this to the side. And let's get to the goods. I'm gonna open it here. So we have space for our cards, a cardboard holder, and there's the good stuff right there. The packs themselves. So this is, I guess, where we put all of the cards. So let me take out everything here. Okay. This is my first time doing this, just so everybody knows. So, okay. Oops, put that to the side. Okay, so we have, this looks like gray stickers. So we can gray things, I guess. Then we have, oh, is this for the cardboard? For white, black, red, and common, the creatures, artifacts, instants, the non-basic lands. You can't really see, I'll show you guys later. Then we have, looks like lands here. You can, actually I think they're spacers. So you put the stickers on the spacer and then you can space your cards with spacers. And then we have some more cards here, and I'll show you guys those in a minute. And then of course our booster packs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did not get screwed this time. And we have a Magic the Gathering rules reference card, which is less like a card and more like a bulletin. It has the setup. Okay, so I'm thinking you guys will be able to see it a little bit better with this shot. So as I was saying before, this was the Magic the Gathering rules reference card, and it's kind of out of focus. Hold on. Here we go. So as you can see, it's just going over the casting. Next up, these are the, let's open this. Having a little bit of a hard time here. There we go. These are the slide cards. Keeps them different. So we have some mountain type deal. This is nice. It's like a greenery mountain with some birds. Some kinds of reminds me of the Lion King. That's definitely Star Wars Episode 3. This looks like that one scene in Avatar. This is like some green algae with some white stuff. Looks like volcanoes maybe in the background. That looks pretty nice. So this is slate cards. They feel like plastic a bit. So yeah. And then these are the stickers for them. So we have all of the colors and common rares, the creatures that you can put in the box. Colorless creatures, artifacts, some more ways to organize, non-basic lands, legacy, vintage, commander. core sets, tokens, conspiracies, promotional cards, and then the symbols themselves, as you can see there, and then our gray sticker, which I think you just write your own. I think that's what that's for. So we're going to put these to the side a bit, and then this is what came with the gift pack. So we're going to open this. Got in front of the camera. Okay, so we start off here with a, can you see it? There we go. Foil scythe leopard. And you can see the beautiful colors right there. And then we have a plains. And another plains. And another plains. And this one's another plains. And now we're on to the islands. This is an island. And this is another island with a different artwork. And another island, which is kind of pouring water. And another island. And then we have a swamp. And of course the swamps have the death skull there, so they're kind of like punk rock. And there's another swamp. And then we have mountains. And I've always been curious about Magic's mountains, because it's red with fire. So I guess mountains have always been associated with fire. But when I think of mountains, I don't think of fire. I think of rock. And then there's a green forest. And as you can see, we have a tree. So for all of you environmentalists out there, this is your go-to lands, I'm sure. And these are all the lands. All right. So we're going to open our first booster pack here. And it's Magic asking us to follow them on Facebook. It's an Eldrazi Scion token creature. Sacrifice this creature, add 1 colorless to your mana pool. Put that there. And then we have some Earthen Arms. Hold on, there we go. Earthen Arms. And Eldrazi creature, Incubator Drone, common. And Healer, Vampire, Cleric Ally creature, also a common. A Reclaiming Vines, sorcery. And another creature, Belligerent Whiptail. I like the artwork on that one. Looks like a worm throwing some type of creature against a rock. Enchantment, Aura, Angelic Gift, another common. And creature, Eldrazi Drone. Devoid, this card has no color. It has trample. It's a 3/4 common. Gideon's Reproach, it's an instant. And we have Touch of the Void, sorcery. Another sorcery here, Sheer Drop. And another creature, Eldrazi. This is an uncommon. Catacomb Sifter. And we have an uncommon land, Blighted Gorge. It adds 1 colorless mana, and for 4 colorless mana and a red, and tapping this card, you sacrifice it, and it deals 2 damage to target creature or player. And an uncommon creature, Eldrazi. All creatures able to block Breaker of Armies do so. And then we have a rare creature, Eldrazi, with flying, and makes creatures. And when you sacrifice it, you can draw a card. The artwork is pretty cool, if you can see that. And then basic land, plains, with these really cool looking pyramid type deals in the sky. Okay. Alright, so we have, of course, the commons again. And we have the Altar's Reap instant. Sorcery, Call of the Scions. And an instant, Roy Mage's Trick. I like the artwork on that one. Swarm Surge, which is a sorcery, common. And Boy in Earth, common, also a sorcery. And a creature, Human Knight Ally. Another common creature, Eldrazi Drone. And another common creature, Minotaur Warrior Ally. Another common creature, Core Spirit. And another Eldrazi Drone. And now we're with the uncommons. This is an Elf Warrior. This is a Tajuru Warcaller, Elf Warrior. An Eldrazi Drone, uncommon. Herald of Kozilek. Colorless spell when you cast one colorless to cast. Uncommon enchantment. Retreat to Coral Helm. Wherever a land enters the battlefield under your control, choose one. It has landfall. You may tap or untap target creature and scry one. And then we have a rare land here. Shambling Vent enters the battlefield tapped. Excuse me. Shambling Vent enters the battlefield tap. When you tap it, you add a white or a black mana to the pool. So this is a dual card here. It's a pretty good card. One colorless, one white, one black. Shambling Vent becomes a 2/3 white and black elemental creature with lifelink until the end of the turn. It's also still a land. That's a pretty badass card. And of course we got a forest, land, and then our token creature, an Eldrazi 10/10. Okay, I'm gonna pause this real quick because I need a break. All right. Sorry, I'm having some problems here. There we go. Okay. So this is just a promotion for Magic Dual Origins. And we've got Swell of Growth, instant. Dispel, instant. Calastria Nightwatch, creature, common. And we have Earthen Arms, common. Sure Strike, instant. Benthic Infiltrator, which is a common Eldrazi Drone creature. Vestige of Emrakul, Eldrazi Drone creature. And Gideon's Reproach, common instant. We're still in the commons. It's another Touch of the Void. Expedition Envoy. And Scythe Leopard. It's a cat, an uncommon. It has a landfall. Oh, the Expedition Envoy was an uncommon as well. I don't think I mentioned that. And another uncommon, Retreat to Hagra, has a landfall. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains Death Touch until end of turn. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And then we have a rare here, Eugen's Insight, sorcery. Scry X, where X is the highest converted mana cost among permanents you control, then draw 3 cards. And then we have an foil uncommon card, Serene Steward, creature, human cleric ally. So, I don't quite remember where, oh, there's my foil. So we'll put it over there. And then a mountain land. We got 2 more booster box, or 2 more booster packages. You can see I'm not that great at opening them, but it's whatever. Okay, so do the token first. The Eldrazi Scion token creature, which is a 1/1. Instant Anticipate. I don't know if you can see that well. There we go. Instant Anticipate. And we have Sludge Crawler creature for black. Philidar Cub creature. Boiling Earth sorcery. Eyeless Watcher, Eldrazi drone creature. A Rush of Ice, which is a sorcery. Silent Skimmer, Eldrazi drone creature. Mortuary Mire, a land. Natural Connection, instant. Royal's Retribution, an uncommon instant. Royal's Retribution deals 5 damage divided as you choose among any number of targets attacking or blocking creatures. Then we have Sylvan Scrying, sorcery, uncommon. Search your library for a land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. We have an uncommon vampire, Carrier Thrall. When Carrier Thrall dies, put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token onto the battlefield. It has sacrificed this creature, add 1 colorless to your mana pool. And we have a rare dragon, Alkum Hellkite. You can see the artwork right there. It's a pretty cool dragon. It's fire, so of course it's mountain. It has flying and landfall. Alkum Dragon also deals 1 damage to a target creature or player. If the land is a mountain, Alkum Hellkite deals 2 damage to that creature or player instead whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control. And then we have a foil sorcery card, as you can see from the glittering rainbow across its face. Put 2 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature tokens onto the battlefield. They have sacrificed this creature, add 1 colorless to your mana pool. And I do have Eldrazi tokens now, so I can do that. And then we have a swamp, basic land. So we have the final booster pack of the gift box set. Comes with an emblem. Nexillus. When a player draws a card, you lose 2 life. On the back is a magic promo. So we start, of course, with the commons. Blisterpod, creature. Instant Anticipate. Creature Sludge Crawler. Creature Nettle Drone. Creature Fortified Rampart Wall. Another worm, Brood Hunter Worm specifically. We have a land, Mortuary Mire. When Mortuary Mire enters the battlefield, which it does so tapped, you may put the target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. And of course it adds Swamp to your mana pool. Tightening Coils, an enchantment. Enchanted creature gets -6, -0, and loses flying. It's a really good card to put on your enemy. We have another land here. It's pretty cool lands. Looming Spires. When it enters the battlefield, which it does so, tap the target creature gets +1/+1 and gains first strike until end of turn. Also adds Mountain to your mana pool. Instant Grave Birthing. Now we're at the uncommons. This is Hagra Sharpshooter. You can see her there. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. It's also a 2/2. Pretty cheap card to bring out too. And Infuse with the Elements, an instant uncommon. Converge. Put X +1/+1 counters on target creature, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast Infuse with the Elements. That creature gains trample until the end of turn. And an uncommon creature, Eldrazi, Tide Drifter is the name, devoid. And other colorless creatures we control get +0/+1. And rare Wasteland Strangler, Eldrazi Processor, devoid. When Wasteland Strangler enters the battlefield, you may put a card an opponent owns from exile into that player's graveyard. If you do, target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. And then we have our basic land right there. So these are the uncommons. So it's an instant for 3 colorless and a green, Infuse with the Elements. And Tide Drifter, creature Eldrazi, a 0/5 for 1 colorless and a blue. And we have the Hagra Sharpshooter for 2/2, 2 colorless and 1 black mana. Carrier Thrall, that vampire, it's 2/1, 1 colorless and 1 black mana. Sylvan Scrying, which was a sorcery for 1 colorless and 1 green. Instant Roy's Retribution, 3 colorless and white. Retreat to Hagra, enchantment, 2 colorless and a black. Expedition Envoy, creature, 1 white mana. That's a 2/1. And cat creature, 1/1 for 1 green mana. That also gives you landfall. That's pretty cheap for that. Retreat to Coral Helm, enchantment. It's 2 colorless and a blue mana. Herald of Kozilek, creature, 2/4, 1 colorless, 1 blue, 1 red mana. And Tajiri Warcaller, it's a 2/1 creature elf, warrior ally, 3 colorless and 2 green mana. Breaker of Armies is a 10/8 for 8 colorless. So that's a pretty strong creature. Blighted Gorge, of course, is a land, and we'll just pop it down. And Catacomb Sifter is a creature that is 2/3 and 1 colorless, 1 black, and 1 green mana. Okay, we're gonna take a break. Oh, so I forgot to do the rares real quick. So we had Wasteland Strangler, 3/2 creature, 2 colorless, 1 black. Alkum Hellkite, 4/4 creature, 4 colorless, 2 red. Ujin's Insight, sorcery, 3 colorless, 2 blue. Shambling Vent, land, doesn't cost anything, it's just a land. And the creature Smothering Abomination, at a 4/3 for 2 colorless and 2 black. Look at that. Look at that Smothering Abomination. That's abominating me with smotheringness right now. It's amazing. Okay. So overall, this is pretty cool. Got a lot of cards. And then of course I got the box. As you can kind of, hold on. As you can see here, so I can put the cards in the box and sort them. And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm happy with the purchase. I think that's okay. It's pretty interesting cards. It's a good start for the Zendikar set. And we'll be on to the Fatback next.